Hey guys, WildTracker here, and welcome to another episode. I'm just popping over now to the stronghold where the end portal is. As we said in the last episode, we are going to go and fight the Enderdragon. So yeah, we got a few of the guys together, and that's exactly what we did. So I'm going to show you some video from that now. We had a little bit of fun getting the dragon, a few of us together, and also had a little bit of fun with Ghost as well, because shortly before we actually went there, we were talking about achievements, and some of the achievements you can get in Minecraft you can't actually get until you've killed the Ender Dragon. So we've had beacons for a little while here on the server, but it meant that killing the Wither didn't actually record as an achievement because we hadn't got to the end yet, and to get the beginning you've got to do the end, etc, etc. So we had this kind of little game going, me and Ghost, that who was going to get the achievements first. So yeah, we'll show you a little bit of footage of that afterwards as well. So I will see you shortly in the end. Well, what can I say, guys? Yeah, had a slight technical problem, and all my footage from the Enderdragon fight has basically gone. And this is all that exists of it, which is a screenshot I did as Jacob dealt the last blow and his arrow killed the Enderdragon. As you can see there, he got the achievement. He was the one that dealt the final blow to the dragon, but we slayed it. Yeah, but there's no footage. However, thankfully, MC Edit Smithy did capture the footage, so if you want to go and have a look at that, I'll put a link here now, so you can go and pause this video, click on the link and go and watch his perspective of the fight, which basically is virtually the same as mine. Everything else was recorded in the same way. It was just from his perspective rather than my perspective, but you get to hear everything going on. So yeah, go and check that out, guys. Whilst you're there, go and subscribe to his channel, and then when you're finished, close that down, come back here and watch the rest of this video. So I'm sorry I haven't got that fight for you, but hopefully you do enjoy the footage anyway that Smithy has produced. So yeah, I'll see you back here as soon as you've watched that. Yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed that footage there, guys. We had a little bit of fun there killing the dragon. Wasn't too much of a problem, and as you can see, I did beat Ghost to those achievements. So yeah, he was reckoning he was going to get all the achievements a little while ago before me, so had to be done. So yeah, that was good fun. So I've come back to the end to have a look and see what we've got, because the thing is with the end, what we really want to do is build an ender farm, so we can actually harvest all these endermen, and it'll be out there somewhere in the middle of nowhere where nothing else can spawn apart from endermen, and it's got to be suitable for 1.8, and I know some of the guys have already said they'd like to do that. So until then, what we need to do is actually just have a little area where we can kill endermen, which is good for XP. As you can see, I've got 44 XP there, and I've got a few ender pearls. Woohoo! I've missed ender pearls. I really have missed ender pearls. So what I want to do is show you this. I've built a little platform, which basically is here, and the idea is that what you can do here, because it's only too high, I can stare at endermen, and you can stare at quite a few if you want to. Hopefully this is not going to get too noisy. They come along and you just simply bash them from a safe distance. They can't get you. You don't just get too close. It's a looting sword, so we'll get the XP and we'll get the ender pearls as well. So we'll on average we'll get 2 or 3 ender pearls per enderman, or none at all. He obviously doesn't want to play. Come back. Right, there you go. So yeah, so this is just a little cheap, if you like, area to actually farm the endermen from, so that's it's quite good. And all I've done is just gone and wandered the towers, cleared that away, and as you can see, the actual end portal is there. So what I'm going to do now, there's a few towers over there, but what I'm going to do now is just make this easier to access, because if we head back down over here, hopefully he's not the one chasing me. And that's not the way, and this is the problem. You see, I want to make it so it's easy to get to. So here we go. So we've got the torches laid out here in a moment, but it's a bit higgledy-pickledy over there, so I've brought some cobblestone with me. What I'm going to do is basically make a nice cobblestone path, because even when we build the ender farm, we are still going to have to come back this way because we'll spawn here, we'll head out into the middle of nowhere, so that's the most likely place we'll build it, but we've still got to get our way back to the end portal. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do now, really. I think it's just anything to make our journey a little bit easier is always helpful, so I think we'll do that, and we'll put these steps here, and then it shouldn't be too much of a problem to do this. Let's have a look. Okay, and I think all it's going to be is really we can't do anything. I'd like to put half slabs on most of it because it's just easy and nice to run up, but we can't always do that, so I think, yeah, we're going to have to do steps to begin with, and then we'll use the half slabs at the other end. But at least this will mean that we can just run up here, and running up here in 1.8 is actually quite quick. And I'll probably only do it 2. There's an Enderman in the way, always. Hopefully I don't anger him by doing that, and there we go. So just going to make this path because it just makes it nice and easy to get across all the way to this bit up here. So we could probably use half slabs in these bits, as long as we keep that path running in the same direction. I think that's quite good, and we'll probably put up some fence posts, I think, and we'll cobble this area here as well. Just make a nice path going forward. It doesn't have to be underground, that's the other option we have. I'm just going to make this one at the moment because it's just going to run straight over there. Just check, where did I do that? There we go. So that's the left hand side one. So yeah, it's just kind of really to have a quick access for the moment, and that's going to change because it will. We might actually end up putting this underground and then coming up underneath where, and that's what we did in the last server we were on. But as long as we've got easy access, also means people know where they're going. They'll know where the end portal is, because that's vital for finding your way back, of course. Yeah, so and I think Jacob is probably going to be building the Ender farm. So I've never actually done one of those myself, so I think they're quite a big project to get involved in, because there's a lot of layers to be built, and I think with this new sort of design for 1.8, I think you need a lot of sticky pistons, you need a lot of slime blocks, and that also means you need a lot of crafting blocks that can't be moved by the slime blocks. So yeah, you got to have things. I mean, you could obviously use things like furnaces, but they got to be crafted. So yeah, we'll have to have a look at that and see what's the best way forward. So we'll have a chat about that and get the production of that underway, because once we've got that, it's just it might be a bit OP. There's a certain amount of I guess fact that you can enchant for days, shall we say. It's it really does make enchanting far easier. Get into these levels, it just makes that much easier. But I think we all do miss it, and we all do use it. It's like my pick's now wearing out. Got the resources to do it, but if we've got that, it means we can concentrate on some bigger builds as well. So I think that'll be quite good to do that. What I ought to do as well with this, I'm just going to build a little steps going up. In the wrong place completely, of course. Let's do it this way. So I'm going to put some steps just going here, which means I want some there, and let's put some upside down steps there. Just going to go up here because we've got this area, but the big problem is Endermen will go on top here, and you don't necessarily want that if you're fighting them from underneath, because if they then go at the top, you think they're gone and they're not, you could be in trouble. So I'm just going to put half slabs on here, so it should prevent the Endermen from coming up here at all. They might go right at the top, but if you've already bashed them, that's unlikely. So that's cool, that's pretty good, just stops that from happening really more than anything. Don't think there's anything else, not really worried if they go all the way up there. There we go. So a nice safe area then for killing these Endermen. So it's a very cheap Ender farm. If you ever decide to go to the end and you want a nice little XP farm, then this is a good way of doing it, because it's nice and cheap. Doesn't really take much to build, but it does mean that you can come here and just bash away. Probably want a good sword, a nice sharpness 5, ideally a looting sword as well. There we go, nice and safe. Excellent. Okay, so that's another job finished. Gonna head back and see what else needs doing back at spawn. Right guys, so it's time to do a little bit of a clean up, and as you can see, this is my tunnel that goes all the way back to the villager breeder, and we've kind of really finished with that project now in terms of villagers. And actually, if you come over to the village, there is nothing really left of this, but it's so we come up here, let's go up here actually. Yeah, so there's nothing really left of this as a village. It was a village to start with. It's just a bit of a bomb site now, because we've got obviously this golem farm over here, so that's producing poppies, and then we've got what is left here. So what I'd really like to do is actually clear this, because somewhere down here underneath, and I've got the coordinates for it, because it's, you go along there and round. In fact, I might think you might come up there somewhere. But anyway, there's a spider spawner, so we kind of want to work on that. We want to get that going so we can get lots of string. So I think what I'm going to do is have a little bit of a clean up, and I'm just going to basically get rid of what we've got on here. So yeah, I think I'm going to get cracking on that. So we're all finished, guys. As you can see, the village has gone. Yes, indeed. So I think we've done a pretty good job of actually clearing out the landscape and making it look really natural over here, which it is. So that's pretty useful. So the only thing I need to do is get rid of those and also update the map. Ding! And the village has gone. Okay guys, so I've got everything moved back over here now. We've got a couple of extra chests set up. We've moved all the bits and pieces over from there. So what I need to do is sort this top area out now. I'm doing a bit of house tidying. We need to get these chests moved up from here. We need to get this moved out the way. And we need to really get a new entrance for this place and decide what we're going to do with this top area here. So I'm probably going to take away the sorting pens, and we'll probably just have an area there that people can come and they can get the villagers from there if they need to, and then yeah, we'll just basically use some of this to make an entrance area, I think, downstairs. So, but I think we'll leave that for another episode. So we've done plenty today, got lots done. So thanks for joining me, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed the episode. Do join us again next time here on the WildCraft SMP server, and we'll see you again soon. So thanks for watching. My name's WildTrekker, and bye for now. Bye bye. Bye. Bye.